fight for freedom, democracy, and preserving our values through preserving the jobs and giving a mission to our people and the young people as well to have something to hope for in European Union, that they will realize themselves and have their families and fight for something, but thanks to the conditions that we allow them to have.
The most important thing for now is that we underline that there is still a reasonable policy in the world and that we are worldwide the leader of this. I think if we achieve this, if many in the world recognize that we are, that they can rely on the European policy, on the European Union, we can achieve a lot.
The policy aim is defense. We should have European defense. We know how important is defense with the recent war in Ukraine, and if we really want it, we can achieve it.
I do an awful lot of work within the mental health space, and often, no doubt, many people are watching this and saying, but what does mental health have to do with the European Union? Well, it's not maybe deemed a competency. When you look at the physical health and safety of an individual, that is our competency. So why isn't mental health? So right now in the European Union, the second leading cause of death for our young people between 10 and 19 years is death by suicide. That's our future defence members, our politicians, our teachers, our nurses, our farmers, of which I do a lot of work with. And when you take that and you think that if we ignore the problem, it will disappear, it's not. It's a silent pandemic. And we must treat it as such. And that includes investment in research, that includes better education facilities, that includes an EU-wide approach, and that ensures that we are actually working together as an EU bloc and looking then at our enlargement countries like the Ukraine, Macedonia, Bosnia-Herzegovina, that will need that mental health support now more than ever. We cannot have a successful EU if we do not have citizens alive and well to do it. And that, for me, is the pinpoint around our mental health supports.
I think that right now it's a comprehensive security approach that we should take. I think President Niinistö rightly highlighted in his report that Europe needs now adopt this comprehensive security mindset to all our policy issues and affairs. It's now not only about defense, which is of course the utmost important issue right now, but it's also about thinking security what comes to any political affairs, taking from healthcare sector to social affairs, employment, or civil society, so that we understand that Ukraine needs to win the war, and then we need to be ready for the next move that Putin will have.
I think it would be to rearm Europe, as our actual recent big project is named. And this does not only mean militarily. This means to strengthen our security understanding for our civilization, for our freedom, for our peace, for our colorful societies. That's what we defend. And this requires all parts of society, not only the EU level, but all political levels.
Whatever policy field we take, the question is not what should we do, but how do we do it. We need to deliver. We need to make changes happen. We need to show to the people that elections have consequences. This is the basis of democracy, you know. In the previous European mandate, there was a majority facing EPP that could impose its agenda, and we saw it at stake on many different fields, be it on migration, security, be it on competitiveness, on agriculture, on environmental regulation. Now, this majority has changed, and we are the ones able to build majorities in this new parliament. Let's show to the people that this has consequences, things will change. We know what people are expecting from us, let's do it simply.